Hey y'all, it's Brooke with HubSpot. Today, I'm going to talk about the exciting updates to the Marketing Events API. The Marketing Events API allows you to tap into the data within the Marketing Events object within your HubSpot account. The Marketing Events object holds data related to events like webinars, conferences, and more. Now, you can more easily pull that data with the added endpoints to the Marketing Events API, including data that you created within your HubSpot account or data that was imported from third-party services like Zoom and Microsoft Teams. With these exciting new updates, it's much easier to pull your data regardless of where that data came from. So whether your data was imported from another service like Zoom or Microsoft Teams or created directly within your HubSpot account, you can now use the Marketing Events API to pull all that data. First, let's go into our HubSpot account to see where marketing events live. In our HubSpot account, in the main navigation on the left-hand side, we're going to go to CRM and then click on Contacts. Then when we're on the Contacts page, we're going to go ahead and click on Contacts and we're going to search for marketing events. Now you'll be able to see all of the marketing events that are within your HubSpot account. To create a new marketing event, you're just going to click on the Create Marketing Event in the top right. And then you can go ahead and give your marketing event a name. Let's go with What's New in 2025 Webinar. Give it a description talking about all things new in 2025. And the type will be webinar. And then you get to pick your start date. Let's just put a random date, 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's a great time for webinars usually. And it'll be an hour-long webinar. And the organizer will be me. So now we go ahead and click on Create, and then this will show up in our list of marketing events. Now let's see how we can pull this marketing event data with our APIs. We're going to use the HubSpot Postman collection to call these APIs. These collections already have all of the endpoints that are publicly available, so you don't have to keep switching between Postman and the developer docs to find the endpoint that you need. So first, let's go to the collection. Here on the public workspace, you'll be able to see all of the public APIs we have available to play around with. So to use the Marketing Events API, we are going to fork the collection for Marketing API. So now we're going to go and in this left-hand sidebar, we're going to navigate to Marketing API Collections, hover over it, and then we're going to click on the three dots and click Create a Fork. And then we're going to choose what fork name we want, where it lives in whatever workspace, and we can say we want notifications on so that we can watch the original collection. So let's go ahead and click Fork Collection. Now, if we open up the collection, we should see all of the different APIs that are connected to the Marketing APIs collection. We're going to use the Marketing Events API, so we're going to go ahead and open this folder. And now you'll be able to see all the endpoints that you can call. So the first call that we're going to make is to the new Get endpoint that will allow you to get all marketing events within your HubSpot account, regardless of what source they came from. So we're going to scroll down and it's going to be a Get call, and it's called Get All Marketing Events. And now you already see the params that it'll take. In this case, you can add an after and a limit. We don't need the after, so we're going to go ahead and uncheck that. So now we need to set up our authorization. So we're going to go to the Authorization tab, and then under Auth Type, we're going to go ahead and choose the recommended setup, which is the HubSpot CRM APIs OAuth 2.0. This will allow us to connect these APIs with our HubSpot account through OAuth. So we're going to scroll down, and this will tell you a little bit more information about this. You must be a super admin to install this in your HubSpot account. And then we're going to click on the button Authorize. Now this is going to take us to a list of our HubSpot accounts, and we're just going to search for the one that we need. Once we're on this page, we're going to scroll down and we're going to say Connect Apps. And then once that's done, you'll be taken directly back to Postman. Now let's go ahead and run this call. Great, we got a 200, and now we can see the results in JSON format. It'll show us all of the event information, like the event name, the type, start date and end date, the event organizer, description, URL, if the event was canceled or completed, any custom properties, the object ID, which is specific to HubSpot, the external event ID, which comes from the third-party app that sent this information, and the app info. So in this case, this came from Zoom. It will also show you registrant information and more. All right, now let's see how we can get specific events using the new object ID. So for this first one, let's just go ahead and copy this object ID over. And then we're going to go over to the left-hand side and look for Get Marketing Event by Object ID. And then in this case, we're going to go ahead and send along the object ID as a path variable. You must authorize this individually for each call you make. So we'll go back to authorization and go ahead and do this again. Now that the authorization is set up on this one, we're going to go ahead and click send. And now in our response, we can see that we got the information for this event. So that's how you use the new Marketing Events API endpoints to get all marketing events data without having to know the external event ID or external account ID. This simplifies the process for grabbing that data, as well as now allows you to grab the data from marketing events that are created directly within your HubSpot account. All of the links for the developer documentation and the Postman workspace will be below in the description box, so please make sure to check that out. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the HubSpot Developers YouTube channel, and I'll see y'all in another video. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.